Smoking cigars on the weekend, locked in. My favorite thing to do, along with smoking food.
We at JAMINTHEVAN love music and we definitely eat food. So we put the two together and voila, band Appétit.
My name is Rainey from Young Antiques, and today we are going to make a smoked spicy Szechuan chicken and shrimp. Here are my bandmates who are going to help out. This is Blake Paris, he's the bass player, and this is John Speaks, he's the drummer. And both of them are excellent musicians, and I hate that they can't be here, but they're here in spirit. So let's get started.
And I know it sounds strange, simultaneously on and off game, but believe me.
Let's talk about the ingredients that are going to go into this. Chopped potatoes, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons plus 1 tablespoon of freshly ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds and an anise star, 2 teaspoons of fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of Szechuan peppercorns roughly chopped, 2 dried chiles minced, 1.5 tablespoons of Szechuan hot bean sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark rice wine, 4 cups of chicken stock, 3 pounds of chicken with some shrimp thrown in. Throw in as many shrimp as you need. And then you have cilantro for your garnish, along with rice. And it's gonna be amazing, trust me. Before you get started on any of this, you're gonna wanna marinate your chicken in a beer for 24 hours in the refrigerator. All right, now let's talk about putting the chicken in the smoker for about half an hour, 250 with some apple wood. Just want to get enough in there to affect the flavor later on. Smoking cigars on the weekend, locked in. My favorite thing to do, along with smoking food. You don't want it to be in there more than like 30 minutes at 250. You're not trying to cook the chicken, you're just trying to get some smoke flavor on it. So once that's done, we'll bring it over to the fryer. All right, at this point, you want to get your oil hot, about medium heat. And once that's done, you're gonna throw the chicken in and fry it for about 3 to 4 minutes. You can hear what it's doing. I have like 6 pieces of shrimp, and they're gonna fry for basically about 30 seconds. And then pull them out, because they're gonna cook super quick. All right, so we've fried our chicken, and now we're going to fry it again. The double fry just gives it more flavor. We're gonna do that for about 2 to 5 minutes. Letting it sit like that just increases the time that it's allowed to sit and sort of congeal the fats. And then it cooks the fats again. And we're gonna let it chill in the refrigerator. What we're gonna do is start throwing in all these spices, and we're gonna saute them into this nice goo, as they say, before we put everything else in. So what we're gonna start with is the garlic. We don't want the oil too hot. You don't want to burn the garlic. You just want to get it going. And then you start adding the cumin seeds, anise, fennel, add the chilies, the salt, and the peppercorns. They're gonna do their thing for about 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and throw the sugar in too. What you're doing right now is just sauteing all of the flavors into the oil. Put your bean paste in there. You can see how it's sizzling. It wants that bean paste, which is going in, and then you throw the chicken in, not the shrimp, just the chicken. The shrimp cooks real gently, so we're just gonna throw the chicken in, and we're gonna stir it in, just like that. So the chicken has a minute to work its way with all of these awesome flavors. I wish you could smell this. It smells like $1 million. So once the chicken gets to sit in that for just a second, you're gonna add the rice wine. That's where the heat needs to be there a little bit, because it's gonna, yeah, see what it's doing?
Brandishing her pistol that she conceals underneath.
And then you're gonna add the stock. This is when you wanna turn the heat up. You throw the pepper in, half of it. So this little soup is going to be something that is going to be amazing over top rice. And we're gonna do a cup of rice, and we're gonna dump it into a strainer. You want to run it over some water so that it gets the starch off. Get a cup and a half of water, pour it into the pot. I like to put a sprinkle of salt, bay leaf. Throw it in there. Once it starts to boil, comes to a boil, give it a little stir, put the lid on it, turn it to low, set the timer for 20 minutes. Once you get a boil, you want to put the rest of the black pepper in there because this is a Szechuan dish. You want it to be spicy. You also want to put the soy sauce in at this point. The next thing we're going to put in is potatoes, which are right here, which we've already cooked for like 15 minutes on, a stove. You want to dump them in so they can soak up all the flavor. And we're going to bring it to a vigorous boil, as it says. And a vigorous boil is going to be the pretty part. You're going to see it. But you can see already it's starting to look pretty, It's going to be spicy. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be one of the best dishes that you ever made. And it's not that hard to do, as you can see. You don't have to smoke a cigar to make it taste that good, but it helps. Look at that. It's bubbling. Bubbling for sure. We're gonna throw the shrimp in at the last moment because the shrimp is already kind of cooked. Let it stew for about 30 seconds and enjoy. Yum. Also, yes, Kendra's putting the cilantro. Cilantro is also good. Yes, I forgot about that part. Cheers, everybody. Don't get sick and make awesome food.
The angels were wrong about her.